Hello, welcome back to my channel where I give you my 2 cents on all things TV and film, and today we are talking about All American Season 7, Episode 8. So pretty much everything that I said in my previous review about things that I wanted to see happen in the back half of the season were put into motion in this episode. Layla finally started going back to working on her music. Jordan started getting wins with coaching. Khalil is becoming friends with his teammates, although I do wish that he would see that he is enough and that he doesn't need to do things like take the fall for their foolishness in order for them to like him and be friends with him. And Amina is finding out more about her mother, or starting to get into that process of finding out more about her mother. I just wish that all of these things happened sooner than they did, but here we are. Now on to some of the specific things that I liked from this episode. One of them was Preach. We got to see him more. I don't know why we're not seeing more of him in this season, but I actually do like him as a character. I don't know about y'all. I think he's funny, and I wish that we got to see him more in this season in the prior episodes, and I hope that we see more of him in these back half episodes. Also, Cassius is finally making friends instead of drinking alone and roping Layla into drinking with him so he seems less pitiful. And like, praise the Lord. Thank God. It was like kind of sad but also kind of funny that KJ was setting him up on these like blind friendship dates, but I was just so happy that it was finally happening and that he was finally accepting the fact that he needs to like get a life basically. So hopefully he sticks to it and his little Instagram friend that he made sticks around. Also, speaking of Cassius making friends, I really enjoyed this whole like frenemies vibe that him and Jordan have now. Their tit for tat is really fun to watch, and Jordan necessarily clocked him when he needed it. I just hope that they continue with this friendly rivalry and they keep it going instead of them just trying to be against each other. Like, they're cool, but you know, when it comes to football, they're not cool, and I like that. I hope that they stick to it. And now we've come to the point where I am again wishing that this show had more episodes so we could see a character go off on a trip where they're looking for information about a family member. And this time it's Amina. I wish that they had the time to show us her trip to Baltimore. I'm not expecting to see any of it at all, but I really do think that that is something that we should be getting, and it sucks that like there's not enough episodes and not enough time for them to do it, but like we really should see her going off to see her grandparents, and then maybe Preach going after her, and them dealing with all of this Mo stuff as a family and figuring it all out as a family. I wish that we got a singular episode with all of that, but no, we're not. And I think that's all that I have to say about this particular episode that hasn't already been said, or that I haven't already said on Twitter. They are hyping up next week's episode to be some kind of big deal, and not just because of a certain character that is returning, but it's alluding to something going down with Khalil and the baggage from his dad and all of that. Like, something is going to happen, and dependent upon, well, I should say first, I will tune in. I said on Twitter that I'll watch, so y'all don't have to, so I'm standing to that, and I will tune in. But depending on what happens and if I actually have much to say about it or not, I'm going to poll y'all and see, what do y'all want me to do? Do you want me to just completely take a break and not record a review if I don't have anything to say, or do you have a bunch of random questions about this season that you want to know my thoughts and opinions on, that you want me to answer? That's something that I can do. So just let me know. And I think after that there's going to be a bit of a hiatus, so I'll get the break that I need, a nice little vacation from doing this every week. But yeah, just let me know what exactly you would want to see from me post next week's episode, considering everything that's happening. Other than that, I will see y'all on the internet somewhere. Make sure you're following me on all of the places that are definitely linked in the description of this video, and I'll see you around. Bye.